everyone, it's Winona the left-handed beader. Welcome back, and welcome if you're new. I've got a few new subscribers again. Thank you very much, and thank you for the rest for sticking with me. I'm getting closer and closer to that 1,000 subscriber goal. It is Good Friday today, and I woke up not feeling well, so I went right back to bed. And then I started making jewelry on Monday, and I got called away. One of my doctors phoned me and wanted me to come up to the city right away because of some of my blood work, and it's fine, it's nothing to worry about. Kind of got me mad because that's a 3-hour drive there and back. But anyway, so my jewelry got put on hold, and then Tuesday I didn't feel well, so I didn't do much of anything. And then Wednesday I had to go get my nails done, and then yesterday I had a massage, and I baked bread and made some meals for the week because I'm going away next week. And then yeah, today it's 1:24 and I'm finally up and at 'em doing something, but I finished my jewelry and I want to show you. So I am going to show you. That's a long stretch, hey? Probably more information, too much information, hey? But I've been working on the Bargain Bead Box March box, the Seafoam Sunrise collection, and I've been having a blast with it. I never know when I start what I'm going to do. It's probably why I don't do many tutorials, because I start with this huge mass around me, and then I slowly just start to pull in the beads that I want to do. So this ended up being a 3-tiered necklace. 3-strand, not 3-tiered, 3-strand. I used the chain to give it length because you needed it because the first strand was so small. And I used one of the clasps on the chain. Then I used the chandelier components. I just backed them, put them back to back, and used 2 on each. And with the jump rings I used, they stay together. They don't move. And then my first strand is, what are these called? Ornate lantern spacer beads. I use those here. I finished my necklaces off with clamshells, and then I used 3 of the rondelles, and the lighting isn't very good. Okay, if I stay out of there, it is. And these were the gold ones, but they were different shades of gold, and I didn't care. I just, whatever I grabbed, I used. Then I used another of the ornate lanterns, 3 rondelles, lantern, and bead caps with the shaded or the frosted amazonite. And I kind of picked 2 of the little bit yellower tones, 2 of the more greeny blue tones, and 1 with the black stranding through it. Another one of those lantern beads, the 3 rondelles, lantern, rondelles, and lantern. And that was my first strand. My second strand, I gotta sneeze. I started with bead cap, rondelle bead cap, again in the golds, the nice blue, beautiful blue agate, or not agate, amazonite, the lantern, the 10mm agates, and then I just did bead caps surrounding the rondelle, amazonite bead caps surrounding, and this is a milky white and gold rondelle, the agate. And then I just kind of repeated a combination of those beads throughout. I used 3 little 3mm amazonite here to hang the pendant from. Then my longest strand is just a bead, chain, a bead, chain, a bead, chain, and I alternated the agate with the amazonite. And then I've joined it down here with 2 of the big agates. I used one of the toggle clasps, and I just made a dangle. It's very boho looking, which I like. I like boho style jewelry, and very organic. And then these here, I thought they were drilled through, and Kathy told me they weren't, and she said to use an eye pin, glue an eye pin in, so that's what I did. I probably could have wire wrapped it too, but I think that's enough. I think although I think that would have looked great, I was kind of done by then. So I got that done. Love it. Then I made a bracelet. And I originally made the bracelet bigger, and I braided it. I just braided the beads to twist them, and it was way too big for me. So I had to restring it and make it smaller. And now I need help getting it on because it's just, oops. Let's move this up here. Sorry about that. it's just not quite right. It's a little bit tight. But anyway, I just used combinations of the beads, and I added some of my wavy spacers from my stash. And then I had one strand of the chain to it too. So I just kind of, I don't know, I don't really plan. I just kind of throw them together, and whatever happens, happens. I was using these white rondelles in a combination, but I was short one. So I picked a whiter, I should say, Amazonite to put on the other side. But then when I strung it wrong anyway. So, but once it's on the wrist, you won't see that. Then, these were the earrings I planned on making all along. And I know they look plain, but I love them. I honestly don't think they need any more. I think they're just a beautiful pair of earrings like that. And then of course I had some extra beads, so I did just a 3 bead pair of earrings, because I kind of like wearing those. They kind of dangle nice, and that I used the agate Amazonite and then the frosted Amazonite in more of a brownish tone. And then I had a couple little links of chain left, so I decided I would make a pair of earrings with the chain. Oh gee, I'm off camera again. I'm out of practice. So I just used the chain, made sure it was both the same size, picked a piece of Amazonite, 2 pieces, and I put 3 of those wavy spacers between them. And the bottom ones both have black on them. I just thought it's impossible to match them, but they both have black there, so I think they'll be okay. So that's my jewelry with this box. That's all I made, 1 set. Usually I get a few sets out of it, but this time I didn't. I'll show you what I have left. As you noticed, I didn't use any of these beads, and that's because Kathy told me that some of the dye's coming off of them, and I never know when I'm making something if I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop. Although I haven't edited my Etsy shop in ages, I really need to go in and delete everything and start all over. But I can't sell a piece thinking the dye may come off, so I think these will go to my niece this summer, and she can make all her bracelets with it. I have a few of the 3mm Amazonites. I could have used more, but you get to a point where you're done. I have the clear rondelles, and these were all in 1 strand together. And I have one of the white, the opal white with the gold, and then I've got all these peachy ones. This is what I've got left of the frosted Amazonite. Really didn't use a lot of it. I could always make a stretch bracelet easily with what's left, but I have a lot of jewelry already. So I have the 1 toggle, and I have 1 bead cap. I have 2 sets of the ear wires. I used a fair amount of the eye pins, and that's what I've got left. So anyway, I'll show pictures at the end, but in the meantime, I thought I always like to give a little information about the beads that are in our boxes. And so this is our agate here. An agate is a clear or milky white, gray, blue, green, pink, brown, and it's often artificially colored. It's waxy, it's a soft bead, or a soft stone, usually banded, sometimes translucent with small crystals, and it comes in various sizes. It's often, you'll see those slices, and it's all bands, and like you can see them in purples and blues, and they put them on a little plate stand. That's agate. It's just been dyed. They're very common, and they're found in United States, India, Morocco, the Czech Republic, Brazil, and Africa. It's formed from microscopic crystals of quartz laid down in bands. It's a very stable crystal. Agates are grounding stones, bringing about an emotional, physical, and intellectual balance. They aid in centering and stabilizing physical energy. It has the power to harmonize yin and yang, the positive and negative forces that hold the universe in place. A soothing and calming stone, agate works slowly but brings great strength. Its multiple layers can bring hidden information to light. Amazonite. Okay, you may think that it's found along the Amazon, but it's not. It's a blue-green usually. It's opalescent with veins in various sizes. It's sometimes tumbled like these are. All the beads are tumbled. It's very common. It's found in the United States, Russia, Canada, Brazil, India, Mozambique, Namibia, and Austria. Not in the Amazon. Very interesting. It has a powerful filtering action. As a physical level, it blocks geopathic stress. It absorbs microwaves and cell phone emanations and protects against electromagnetic pollution. It should be placed between you and the source of any pollution or taped to a cell phone. Like, it's good to have around your computer to help absorb some of that the radiation that comes off the computer. At a mental level, it filters the information passing through the brain and combines it with intuition. It's an extremely soothing stone. It calms the brain and nervous system and aligns the physical body with the etheric, maintaining optimum health. It balances the masculine and feminine energies and many aspects of your personality. I, myself, just looking at it, it's soothing. But boy, does it ever look good with that agate. The colors in this, I just love the colors in this. So anyway, that's it. Again, I said I'll have photos at the end of the finished jewelry on my mannequin and just displayed. And hopefully, I'm not going to be home next week, so I won't get a video out next week for sure. But let's hope the weekend after I can tackle another one of my bead boxes. Anyway, I wish you lots of love and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.